Hello my friends and welcome back to another episode of Noob or Not, my ongoing video series where I play the heroes of Overwatch with no UI, an emphasis on positional awareness and team coordination and communication. Today, a very special episode as I'm coming out on Lucio, and today I'd like to talk about some things that have been kind of bothering me lately. They might not bother you, but they kind of bother me, so I'm going to get it out in the open, and maybe I'm being the noob, maybe I'm being wrong, but maybe you could let me know. When you play a support class, it's called the support class, not the save your ass from every mistake you make class. So, what am I getting at here, ladies and gentlemen? I think you know what I'm getting at here. Right now we have a Reinhardt who's doing a pretty decent job of advancing us to the point we need to get to advance to. We're kind of ducking underneath where they are in the high ground. They're not really taking advantage of that opportunity, but that's okay for us. But what I'm talking about are people like, let's say Winston, for example. See that Winston there? He jumped in on us and nobody was really there to support him. Now, many a times I'll play on Winston and I'll do the same thing. I'll get in, I'll do my, my Tesla cannon, try to get a backline pick, and if I can, I'm like, yay, but if I can't, I get out. If you can't get it, you gotta get out because you're certainly getting jumped by multiple people. So, is it my support's responsibility to come with me and be my personal pocket healer the whole time I'm doing that? I don't think so. I got 5 other people to worry about. Well, 4 others, myself included. And that's the first rule of being a support class. Not carry the teammates in front of you, but keep yourself alive, you gotta keep yourself... Well, that's a bad Hanzo on my part there. You gotta keep yourself alive first. So, if you're an aggressive tank, which is okay. I mean, tanks are supposed to create space so the rest of the team can come in. But if you're over-aggressive and you're complaining to your support for quote-unquote not healing you, well, maybe you're not the only one making, making poor decisions who needs healing. Or maybe just in general, somebody else needs healing more than you do. Or maybe, just maybe, and this happens all the time, if I'm being completely forthcoming, maybe the healer, the support class, has decided it's too late for you. You're on your own. If you die, you die. That's what's... but you're support. You're supposed to never give up, never surrender. And I get that. I never give up, never surrender. I'm on board with that idea. What are these Hanzo Dragons? And we got a Wrecking Ball. Hammond's got his stuff on. This is our point. There's no need to go crazy with all these ults, but it's our point. But what I was saying is, there's the expectation that your healer didn't keep you alive when you were making mistakes drives me crazy. It kind of bothers me. I'll be sitting here keeping the other 4 members of the team alive because I'm an AoE healer, for example, on Lucio, right? What do you expect? You expect the AoE healer to follow you and kind of sit in your pocket? It's not a strong, burst healing class in the first place. So when you're on tank or even DPS, are you looking around at who your healers are and how to best work with them and to ensure that you don't die? Or alternatively, as I suspect is the case with most people, are you diving in, running in, picking inadvantageous fights on flanks if you're DPS? Let me get that out of here. Where's that? Alright, speaking of mistakes, in disadvantageous fights, why am I going after this Widowmaker? Well, I got her. We got her, myself and Wrecking Ball, but not the... Wow, I'm a terrible shot. Not the best decision to make, but now we have the high ground, so the high ground's an okay place to hold, and the rest of the team is right there. I'm still near the team. I can heal kind of everybody, but we're together. That Wrecking Ball, I trust by and large. You'll see why later on. I trust that Wrecking Ball by and large. He can get back to us. But look at this Winston. That Winston dives our back line. Sure, that makes sense if you're thinking, hey, I got to dive the back line to get the back line so that my team can finish all the... But where's the rest of your team? Where's the rest of your team, Winston? They're not even there. All you did was think to yourself, I have to do this, and did it. But what you have to do first is keep yourself alive. What you have to do first is group up with your team. What you have to do first is have, as we say, as I've said before, and I'll say again, come on, boop her out into the ocean. You have to have a win condition. And what's your win condition? If you're a tank, and all you're doing is jumping in on them and hoping that somebody heals you until you win the fight. Come on. That's just you counting on raw skill of your team being better than raw skill of the other. And I'll tell you right now, the other team can have better raw skill, but if you have better teamwork, better coordination, better positional awareness, your team's gonna win. No matter how, perhaps not how incredibly skilled they are. I'm sure if we played against 6 pros of the Overwatch League, and they were all 6 playing flanking heroes, and they were all 6 going out and doing their own thing, they might still have an opportunity to win every single one of those individual fights, sure. But this isn't the pros. This isn't even, competitive. This is quick play, which brings me to another issue. It's quick play. It's not skirmish. It's not deathmatch. It's quick play, If you want to practice your one hero all by yourself, why not do it in deathmatch so you know you have only you to help you? If you're expecting to practice your hero and see how the rest of your team works with them so that you can maximize your effectiveness on that hero, and you're not staying with the team, you're not maximizing your effectiveness, you know? Now, maybe I'm griping too much about grouping up and staying together and taking on more advantageous fights than disadvantageous fights, you know? But I think it's important, and I think it should be said at least once or twice during the course of somebody's year. Somebody needs to hear. Maybe somebody has just tuned into this channel for the very first time and they're thinking to themselves, what is this noob doing with his UI off playing this game? You're missing out on all the information you need to succeed. Well, I say nay. Nay, I say. What you really need, positional awareness, teamwork, and coordination. And by teamwork, look, you can take 2 flanks as a team to one spot so long as the coordination is there and people are coming in at the same time, doing it purposefully, with intent and an idea, a concept in mind of how you're going to succeed, aka having a win condition. If you know how you're going to get a win and you execute it in that way, yeah. But if you're just coming out of spawn, running up there, and I gotta beat this one person because the one person killed me last time, and you're not looking at the rest of your team, you're just rushing into the fight. But was it Lao Tzu? Lao Tzu? Is that who I'm thinking of? Shang Tsung? Who am I thinking of? The victor knows the win condition and then enters the fight. The loser enters the fight and then seeks a win condition. That might be paraphrased. Of course, I'm sure it was originally written in Mandarin, so obviously it's paraphrased. But you know what I'm saying? You should understand that. If you don't have a plan, failing to have a plan is planning to fail. All right? If you don't, sorry, Reinhardt. I tried to get him out of there, but could I have healed him? I don't know. I was more concerned with trying to get him out of there. We've got a Bastion coming out now. It's an interesting switch on the last third. Could work out, especially since we got this Winston that keeps diving on us aggressively. We can get the quick pick there, and then we can move forward and clear some more space, and clear some more space, and clear some more space. Here, Zinyan and I are kind of by ourselves with the Wrecking Ball. Turret over on the right in the little room, in the small health pack room. Now we got another tank here. Now we're pretty grouped up. We got 4 of us here. There's a Genji I hear off to my right, but I'm not really responding to him right away because I didn't hear it soon enough, but I heard Bastion die. That's when I turned around. Did I get Genji? No, it doesn't look like it. Rare opportunity to get a Genji in environmental, especially since he just killed Bastion and did not dash. I should have known. It was my hope that he dashed, and I know hope isn't a business model. It certainly isn't a win condition. Like, nice pick for me. Come on. I got to go get this Bastion. Come on, Bastion. Come on, Bastion. We got to go. Bastion's a slow hero, man. Slow hero. So you need to get into position quickly and turret up and start shooting. That turret's back again. I can't believe that turret's back again. All right, so to review. Have a win condition, all right? It's not your healer's responsibility to keep you alive, all right, through your mistakes. You got it? There's a good anime, the name of which escapes me. I'll put the name of it up here, and I'll put a little image of the box art. So if you happen to have a Crunchyroll account or are someone who has the capacity to find said title, then by all means, go check out this title and review. Not the first healer. Well, yeah. Review the first healer and how the first healer, spoiler alert, review how the first healer healed, and then review how the second healer healed. And the second healer healing, that's how you should expect your healers to heal you. All right? If you're on offense, I think that's a pretty good little anime to go check out and get the story of what you should expect from your healer. Because expecting them to personally carry you so that you can live out your sequential fantasy of success, and I do say it's fantasy because, again, it's not a win condition. It's just you thinking that you're going to go in there and brawl and win, which might work if you're super, super good and the other team is super, super bad. But in general, you're not going to get ranked up in such a fashion. Even in quick play, you're not going to be matched against people that are that disparagingly different from you. You're going to be ranked with people that are similar to you. And I urge you to stay together as a team and not blame your healer for not pocketing you. There's 4 other people to deal with. All right, allow me to thank some of the usual suspects here. What do we got here? That was Donish, Pacono, Balcador, A-Trap08, and a cinch spoon? A cinch spoon? Who knows? Yeast Nuts with the play of the game. Yeast Nuts! Breaking shields, not breaking shields. Not needing to break shields. Oh, take that Bastion. I think that was a Bastion kill. My friends, I hope you were entertained or perhaps informed or educated by this content, and if you were, then do please give me a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more like this, do please consider subscribing for more right away. If you'd like to see me perform a no UI challenge of one of the heroes you want to challenge me to, go right ahead, leave a comment below, and let me know who you want to see. I'll do it. I'm not afraid. I ain't scared. I'm not scared. As for Diva, that's what I'm saying. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again real soon.
I'd rather have Spark to Command